Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to The Division. Last episode we did the first 3 side missions in the Brooklyn training area. Now we're going to go do Precinct Siege. Secure the precinct building and rescue any hostages.
Agent, we just got a distress call from one of the local police precincts we set up as a distribution hub. They're being attacked by rioters. Getting word they're planning on trading hostages for drugs. You need to get in there, eliminate the threat to the precinct, and free any hostages.
Easy enough. Now we can change the difficulty if we so want. So we can go to hard and get more credits. The same amount of experience, but just more credits and an equipment item. So we're not going to do that. It's also not really recommended until you're really, especially if you're playing solo like me. It's fine if you've got a group of people or you've got some friends to back you up, but doing those missions at this stage in the game when you're really under leveled, you don't have great gear at all, can be really tricky, so we're not going to do it.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Thanks. It's it's nice to be nice out here in the apocalyptic Manhattan. Nice to be nice, you know? So we're going to go to the precinct, which is a main mission. So the side missions, main missions, there's also something called encounters, which we'll get into once we reach actual Manhattan. But here is the precinct and our first main mission of the game. Let's go do it. Precinct Siege, mission enemy level 3, normal difficulty. You can find agents and matchmake and stuff to do these missions, we're not gonna.
Agent, get that precinct back under control. If that precinct goes, we lose Brooklyn.
Okay, so we've lost control of this precinct. We are gonna take it back. Right, so we've got a grenadier up there. You can see he's a grenadier because of the grenade sign. They will throw grenades. Rioters typically tend to throw grenades that are like smoke grenades. So each faction has different tactics and different ways of going about things. So rioter grenadiers will throw smoke grenades that will confuse you and put that status debuff effect on you.
Division, that's the best news I've had all month. Try the parking garage in the back.
Got that, Agent? That's your in. Go get him.
Okay, we don't really need a med pack right now, so we can leave that there. But here we go. You've got these chargers, they have a lightning bolt, they will run at you and attack you with melee.
You just keep like that.
Okay, I wish I had a sniper rifle right now, but I am stuck at the minute to just my submachine gun. Okay, let's move on up. We've got more incoming, thanks Isaac, right there. Of course we have environmental kills and stuff like that. Gotta make use of the environment, come on. It's always be on the lookout for drops from the enemy. You can get some good stuff, consumables, ammo as well. Ammo is the big one. And med packs if you're lucky enough to get a med pack. So yeah, using the recon pulse will give you more chance to critically hit and do more damage when you do, so it's nice to know.
Yeah, some nice shooting there.
Thanks! It wasn't great, but it was okay. It was passable. So here we go, into the garage. Let's restock, and let's do this. Whole new bunch of enemies to kill in here. Got a grenadier right there, so he has a backpack which has his explosives. I didn't manage to get it there, but if I had hit that backpack enough, it would have exploded. See, he's going to throw a grenade, which is like a smoke grenade that really messes with you and acts like a debuff. You can see where it's going to land, so you can dodge out the way.
Incoming hostiles detected.
But this area of effect will remain even after a while. So the grenadiers can really mess you up and really force you out of cover. Okay, so objective secured, and our health does recover outside of combat. So we've got these little things here, they give like consumables like explosive bullets. Explosive bullets, let's have a look at them, adds threat to bullets. So adding threat to bullets means that enemies will be attracted to you more. Not really useful if you're playing solo. Canned food heals you by 40%. But the adding threat doesn't really help if you are a solo player. It helps in group situations for sure. If you want to tank damage and, you know, distract and let your other player teammates, like snipers and that, move about. But for me, it just doesn't help. I don't know if it does more damage. I'm not sure. It doesn't say it does, but I don't know if it does. You would think it would if it's an explosive bullet, but here we are, we're inside the precinct.
Hostiles detected.
And you've got to look out for things like this. Sometimes you'll get lockers. See, we got canned food from that. Can be really helpful when you run out of medkits. So we've got a couple of guys over there.
Yes, I say we take them out. Keep them alive to negotiate, for trade. They're no good to us dead. Not yet, anyway.
You guys suck. Right, so let's explore. Try and explore your environment, especially early on. You'll need stuff, you'll need loot, you'll need all the things. Like fence here, there's an armory with a restock. Useful if you've used your grenades, and also a police M4. So that, I'm considering this. I think we're going to take this because it does more damage, fires faster, and only has 2 less bullets. So we'll equip that, we'll go into inventory, and we'll see about putting the scope on it because we're not using the other thing anymore. So there we go. So there's the hostages, but we're not done exploring. I don't think there's much in this little area, but just better be safe.
Keep it down. Don't get them riled up. Play nice and give me time to get us out of here.
Okay, so let's use the keyboard. Majority of this game is you saving GTF.
Thanks for looking out for us.
Now, when you open up these cells, it also opens up these at the back, and I think there's a couple of things in here. So you've got a medkit option, but you've got restock, so it's not really that useful. And here, I think there's no. So just a medkit. But it's good to know in case you're really struggling. Okay, so we're going to come up and we've got left and right. We're supposed to go this way, so we're going to go this way. Check out what's over here, the copy room. Fitness room, yep, another med kit, don't need. Really, I'm looking for gear, honestly. Mostly. Consumables can be helpful as well. Okay, so we got a cafeteria. And yep, we've got a couple of things, so we can open these cupboards. Another canned food. Refrigerator. With... don't know what that is. But we're full on it anyway, so...
You're doing good work.
Thanks!
Warning. Hostiles detected.
Okay, so we got some backup now. So let's kick some more ass. On top of the ass we were already kicking.
It's gonna be fun. Get the door.
Warning. Additional incoming hostiles detected.
No survivors. Get these looters on the ground. Killing us. We're not fighting pros here.
Oh! I accidentally used the med kit when I went to use a grenade. Trying to see if I can get these guys out of cover. Oh, better, I killed one.
Incoming.
Listen out for the scream, because that tells you when there's a guy that's going to charge you. And if they take you by surprise, they can mess you up.
They're gonna try to rush us. How'd you pull that off?
Okay, so warning, no respawn zone. So essentially what that means is if you die, like, I've actually never really played with people, so I don't know. I think it means, so if I die when playing with people, I believe they can respawn you, like revive you. And I think a no respawn zone is obviously when they can't revive you, I think. I've always played myself, so if I go down, I go down and it's a death no matter what I do. So, I'm not too sure. But yeah, we want to go up here. And when you see no respawn zone, usually what it means is there's a boss.
Fire from cover.
Warning. Hostiles detected nearby.
Give it up.
Yep, see, grenade forcing me out of cover. I couldn't quite get enough shots on his backpack.
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming.
Nope. Yep, you got it. And there we go, we have a named enemy, an elite. So an elite has a yellow health bar. And they can be named, like this guy is. There we go, got that guy in his backpack, but he did get his grenade out. So elites do more damage, they have armor. As you can see, he has just not a normal health bar, but a yellow health bar with white armor slots above it. So you need to, before you can even touch his health, you need to get rid of his armor. And his name is Ripper. They will do more damage as well. He's almost down though. Just like that. And elites obviously will drop better equipment and drops. And there we go. Main mission is down. Let's see what he had. A corrections holster. So it is better. Now, you can see there's 3 different panels. That is, let me just go into the inventory and maybe see if that explains it better. So, no it doesn't. Wait, it does. So you can see on the top, you see primary firepower, toughness, and skill power. That correlates to the 3 panels at the bottom. So you can see the one on the left has 0, so our primary firepower doesn't go up. But the middle one has 13, which is our stamina. So that goes up, which means we become more tough. And our electronic skill goes up because of the panel on the right, which means we get more skill power. So this correction holster is a better thing for us to be wearing by far. let's deconstruct you. So yeah, that's a brief summary and overview of that and how all that works. So it's not just about sheer armor and damage, you've also got to think about your stamina, toughness, and your firepower. Look out for these. You'll see these all over the place. These are quick ways down, so you need to come over and release the rope, which makes a little thing for you to slide down on. Very helpful. Mission complete.
Stable again. Manhattan. Manhattan is another story. Let's get over there and see for ourselves. I've got more agents with me now. We'll rendezvous with Agent Lau and fly over together. Commander Chang out.
Okay, so now we need to... Oh, there we go. So let's go through this tutorial about weapons. The DPS statistic shows the damage per second dealt by the weapon. Selecting a weapon in inventory opens a detailed view with stats and handling properties of the weapon. And you can compare. No problem. So now we have cleared Brooklyn. Everything, Brooklyn is safe, so now we need to go to Manhattan. So we need to meet up with Faye and meet up with Commander Chang, and all of the division agents of the second wave are going to move over. And I'm just one division agent, and I just cleared Brooklyn by myself, so imagine what a whole load of us can do. So yeah, we're going to go and kick ass. Again, I love the environment. The environment, they've nailed the environment so well. This should be a cutscene, I think.
Over there. There's a bar behind that building. Best whiskey sours in Manhattan. If we take this city back, I'll buy you a drink. Sorry. I mean, when we take it back. Here it comes. The rest of us should be in this chopper. Can't believe it's finally happening. Do this! Ah!
See it coming up on my right. JTF 6-8 to tower, visual Hudson. Yeah, 2 division agents on board. The explosion was their right in. Okay, clear to land. JTF 6-8.
Usually you need some time to know if you can count on someone. Well, we're out of time. My bet's on you. It has to be. I hope to God I'm right.
Welcome to Hudson Piers! I'm not sure what you're looking to get out of this. Everything behind this gate is a goddamn war zone.
So who's in command here?
Captain Benitez was in charge. He was leading ops in the post office, but we lost contact when he left base this morning. If he's still radio silent by tomorrow, there's talk of pulling out.
No one's pulling out. We're taking this city back. Get whatever gear you need. I'll catch up with you.
Good luck out there. You'll need it.
I'm sorry, but what a fantastic introduction to a game.
Quartermaster's your man. You'll find him just inside.
None of this is important to us. What a fantastic introduction, the way to make you feel important, the way to set tension. Ah, incredible. Love it. And we now have, away from Brooklyn, this tiny little thing over here, we now have all of this in the Dark Zone. We have a lot to do. We're going to do it next episode. We did get a trophy activated. That is something we get for completing the prologue. Great. So join me next time when we come back and we venture into Manhattan for the first time. I hope you'll be there because I need to be there, but I hope you choose to be there. See you then.